You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I would love if you were here to stay. Please subscribe down below. Also hit the little bell notification right next to it so that you are notified whenever I post a new video. Today's look is exciting. It's going to be like my first fall tutorial. I wanted to do like a really matte eye with like a thick wing, some dramatic lashes, and a little bit of a darker lip. I hope that you guys are excited for fall like I am. I'm already burning a candle, but this isn't even fall. This is a winter candle. So I think I'm like jumping ahead a little bit. So this is just gonna be kind of like a talk through, get ready with me type of video. I hope that you guys enjoy, and if you want to see how to recreate this look, then let's just jump right in. Like I said, I'm going for like a matte kind of fall look. I never really do just matte eyes, so I kind of want to do one. So let's jump into it. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade first for our crease. I think I'm gonna use some tape just to give us a more clean, precise look. This acts as a barrier. So I'm just applying that color into my crease right here. Alright, so once, oh, and by the way, I'm using a Kylie brush. There's nothing special about this brush. I just grabbed it because it was clean. So there's that. I think I want to deepen it up a little bit with this color right here. So I'm just going to take that onto this brush, and I'm really just going to focus it a little bit lower than that other peachy shade that we did, because I'm going to gradually get darker. I just want to say that I am so sorry to those of you who have been affected by these horrible hurricanes. I just really feel horrible for those of you who are going through that. I cannot imagine what it would be like to just have to deal with any of that. So I am so sorry, and my thoughts and prayers are with you all. It's just so sad how bad things can happen like that and you have no control over them whatsoever. So there's that. Now I'm going to go in with the shade right next to it, right here. And as we apply these colors, I'm just going kind of lower and lower to my lid, if that makes sense. So we applied the peach shade like up here, then the next one was here, and now I'm going like really close, but not quite all the way to my lid. Next, I want to warm it up a little bit, so I'm going to go in with this color right here. And I love this shade so much. So again, I am going a little bit lower, more into my outer corner and into my crease. I'm also going to apply that shade in my tear duct area as well. And then I'm kind of just blending this to match into the crease. I'm just going to go back orangey peachy shade, and I'm just going to put this on the outer corners just to make sure it all blends. So now we're going to go into this black shade right here, and I'm using a smaller brush, and this is just going to be more precise. So I'm just going to kind of flick this onto my outer corner, because I don't want it to be too dramatic. And then we're going to go back in with that same brush we were using before and just make sure this is all blended. I'm going to go back into that red that we were using and just really make sure everything is blended. Now I'm just going to take a dab of that black again, and I think I'm going to put this in my inner corner just a hair, just to deepen it up a little bit. So I think I'm just going to take this shade right here, all the way at the end, and I am just going to apply this right onto the lid. So this is what we are working with so far. I think I really like the way that it came out. I'm going to apply some liquid liner. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. felt tip liner, and we're just going to create a wing. Oh, my wings are two completely different shapes, but let's move on with life, because that's what happens. So now I'm just going to line my lower lashes with the Marc Jacobs highliner in the color Fine Wine. This is a really gorgeous red, and I love these eyeliners because you can roll them up. You don't have to sharpen them. So I'm going to apply this in my waterline. I'm just going to quickly apply some mascara, and then I'm going to be applying some false lashes. These are the ones that I had gotten in my BoxyCharm. They're by PUR, and I don't remember the actual name of them, but I will find them and link them down below for you guys. Of course, I got some on my lid, but it's not a YouTube tutorial if you don't mess up. So these are the eyes with the lashes on. I really like how it came out. I'm gonna do my brow bone after I fill in my brows, which I'm gonna do after my foundation. So let's zoom you back to my face. All right, so I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. I love this primer. It makes my skin feel really, really moisturized, but it also gives you that like radiant effect as well. So for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Foundation. I love this foundation because it's really good at staying on the skin. So I'm in the color 2.1, by the way, and I'm just going to dot this on my beauty blender and put it on my face. Okay, so I just self-tanned. I don't know if you can see, but we're not matching here because this foundation's a little too light. So I think I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Warm Nude. I'm going to see if this can kind of warm up my skin just a little bit. This is like my favorite foundation. I love this foundation so much. So let's see if this so it's still a little light, but whatever. We're going to warm up our skin, and it is going to work. So now I'm going to conceal with my Tarte Shapetape. You guys know I use this all the time. This is the best concealer, like it is, in my opinion. It's just so full coverage. Every time I try to use another concealer, I always find myself going back to this one because any other one that I use just doesn't cover the way that I like. You guys see like how much that just brightens up your under eye? It's amazing. And if you guys were curious, I am in the color Light Medium Honey in this concealer when I usually self-tan. I don't know what's going on, but this lighting today seems like it's just washing me out. Like it's not true to color. I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to go in right underneath the eyes. I go back and forth with my under eye powder. I use the RCMA No Color powder a lot, and I still love that so much. I think that's one of my all-time favorites, but I had a new one of the Laura Mercier translucent powders sitting around, and I was like, you know what? I miss using this. I used to love this, so I opened it back up, and I missed it so much. I think this powder, it just really smooths out your skin. As you can see here, just makes it look kind of like flawless. I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows with my Anastasia. Well, let's be real, quickly is not a word for when you're filling your brows in because it's not quick. So I've been having issues with my brow wiz lately. The wax just completely falls out of it, and I don't know why that's happening. It's like throwing me off because I love this product so much, but when I filled my brows in the other day, I went to open the pencil and it just flew right out. And it took me like 15 minutes to find the wax and I had to put it back in. But let me know if you guys have that problem. I don't know why that's happening because I've never had it happen to the Brow Wiz. It's happened on the Brow Definer before and that's why I stopped buying it. But the Brow Wiz never used to do that to me and I just started noticing that this one is doing that to me. And I'm not going to spend $21 on a product that just keeps falling out. And if you guys were wondering, I'm in the color taupe. I like to just get the shape and then I like to just comb them up. Alright, so now I like to set the rest of my face because it does feel a little bit tacky. I like to go in with this powder. This is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation and this is in the color medium. I really like this to set the rest of my face. It really just locks everything in place and just makes it look really flawless. I'm going to warm up my skin with the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I knew the name of that, I just couldn't think of it. And I'm going to go in with my favorite bronzer brush. This is the Morphe R2. We need to bring some color back to this skin. I am so ready for fall. I love the summer, but I'm getting to that point now where I'm just like so into the fall candles, the fall decorations. I'm burning Sweater Weather, which is like a freaking winter scent, but I found it in my closet and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna burn this because it smells so good. By the way, this bronzer's affordable. You can get it at the drugstore. It's just a beautiful kind of matte bronzer and it just makes your skin look really glowy. I'm just gonna add a touch more of bronzer. This is the MAC Give Me Sun. This is definitely more of a warmer toned bronzer, but because I wanted to do like a really pretty like fall look, like the warm tones, I figured why not just throw this in as well. I'm just gonna quickly bring you guys back to my eyes before we finish up the face because I just want to finish the eyes up. So I am going to go back in with the palette we were using and I'm going to take this red color right here and I'm going to smoke that and smudge that on the lower lash line. I took some of that peach shade that we used at first, that one right there, and I'm just going to put that right underneath. I just took a dab of the black eyeshadow and I'm just keeping this right on the outer corner. I don't want it to be too dragged below, but I'm just kind of smoking it out in the outer corner. Now I'm just going to hit my brow bone with, I think I'm going to do this like white shade, which is kind of scary, but trust me, I've done this before. It actually looks really pretty. It just brightens right underneath your brow bone. And I wanted to keep this look matte, so that's why I'm going in with this shade because it is a matte white. I'm just going to put like a dab of that in the inner corner just to brighten us up. I'm just going to apply some lower mascara. Alright, so that is it for the eyes. I really like how they turned out. So let's finish the face. I'm just going to contour just a little bit. I'm going to go in with my Benefit Hoola and I'm just going to contour just a tiny bit to define our cheekbones. Then I like to take a smaller brush and I just like to contour the nose a little bit. Now for blush, we're going to go in with this Maybelline Master Blush Face palette right here. I'm going to take this blush right here. For my highlight, I'm going to go in with my Loreal Gilded Honey. This is like an oldie but a goodie. I love this highlight so much. It's just so beautiful because it's baked. It just looks so good on your skin. I don't know, it doesn't show texture. It just really looks like you are like illuminating. I love it. Alright, we are getting somewhere. I think for my lip, I'm gonna do Kat Von D's Lolita. I'm just gonna line my lips with this Wet n Wild gel lip liner in Bear to Comet. This lip liner is so creamy. I love this lip liner. I'm just gonna go in with this lip color. See, the lighting in here is so pinky toned. You can see that Lolita is showing up like pink when it's not pink at all. So I don't know what's going on. It looks pink and it's not pink. I think it's the shirt. The shirt is like making everything look pink in here. It's driving me nuts. So that is pretty much it. I'm just going to lock this all in place with my Make It Last setting spray by Milani. So this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry that the lighting is like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. To me it seems very pinky and a little off, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I wanted to do something a little bit different, something a little bit more matte and a little more fall inspired. I'm going to be doing a lot of fall looks, so look out for that. I want to do more like dramatic looks, more subtle looks, but really like fall-esque. So this is like my first fall tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you guys want more fall tutorials and let me know down below what you guys want to see. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!